Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to bring you a terrifying horror story about a hotel guest who faces a trapped spirit. Get ready to feel the tension in every moment. This is the story of the haunted guest. That night, I arrived at a grand old hotel after a long and tiring journey. As I entered the lobby, I was greeted by an elegant classic atmosphere, though it felt a bit gloomy. A receptionist with a friendly smile handed me the key to room 304. I felt relieved to be able to rest soon. Room 304 was located at the end of a long corridor. After opening the door and entering the room, I felt comfortable with the vintage decor it offered. Without much thought, I immediately lay down on the bed, hoping to fall asleep quickly. However, in the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of creaking on the floor. With half-open eyes, I saw the shadow of someone standing at the end of the bed. I was startled, but the shadow vanished instantly. I tried to convince myself that it was just my imagination due to exhaustion. The next morning, I asked the receptionist if anyone had ever complained about room 304. She just gave a mysterious smile and said that the room often surprised its guests. I didn't think much of it, considering it a mere joke. The following night, strange events continued. I heard the sound of footsteps and whispers of unclear origin. This time, I felt the need to be sure. I walked around the room, checking every corner, but found nothing. When I returned to the bed, I found an old book on the bedside table. The book contained notes and photos of guests who had stayed in room 304. As I flipped through the pages, I found a photo of a man with a blank stare. His name was Daniel, and according to the notes, he died in that room more than 50 years ago. Curiosity drove me to find out more. I asked the older hotel staff about Daniel. An old bellboy finally told me that Daniel was a regular guest who often stayed in room 304. One night, he was found dead with a face full of fear, without any signs of the cause of death. Since then, his spirit was said to haunt the room. The third night was the most terrifying. Around 2 in the morning, I woke up again. This time, Daniel's shadow was clearly standing beside the bed, staring at me with his blank eyes. I felt my body stiffen, unable to move or scream. He approached, whispering softly, asking for help. His voice pleaded for me to help him find peace. With the remaining courage I had, I grabbed the old book on the bedside table and opened the last page. There, I found an unread note. Daniel was a murder victim, and the perpetrator was never caught. His spirit was trapped in that room, seeking justice. I promised to help. With the help of the hotel staff, we found old documents investigating Daniel's death. The information we found eventually led the police to new evidence, and the perpetrator was finally brought to justice. After the investigation was completed and the truth revealed, the next night in room 304 felt different. There were no more shadows or strange sounds. I could sleep soundly for the first time. Daniel's spirit had found peace, and I felt relieved to help. The next day, I checked out with a sense of satisfaction, though the experience would always remain in my memory. Room 304 was no longer a frightening place, but a witness to how the truth finally overcame the darkness. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more exciting stories. See you in the next video.